Believe it or not, 2023 is here and it's going to be a great year for all of us. I'm sure about it. This year I decided to make a low buy year. I'm going to do my best to spend as little as possible and minimize my purchases. Hello and welcome back. My name is Valentina. Please hit that like button. Apparently it helps the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. In this video, I'm going to be talking about 10 purchases that I intend not to do this year. These are the things that I really will not be buying this year, or at least doing my best. You know, this is like my New Year's resolution. I kind of had a lot of spendings last year and I'm really trying to minimize this budget this year. We went with my family, with my teens, to Europe last year and we did some shopping over there. You know, when you're in Italy, you cannot not do shopping. They have fantastic stores, and it was really something that I really want to do for a while. So I did splurge a little bit, but this year I decided that I'm not gonna be buying anything else. That's it, I'm done. My closet is full. I have everything I need, and so do my teens. My toddlers, you know, here and there I would buy them because they outgrow, but I believe in recycling clothes, and I don't see anything wrong when my friends are offering me that have older children to bring me their clothes. I take them gladly because I do believe we are really not doing anything good to our planet by purchasing new things all the time. That's a different topic. So here we go. 10 things I do not intend to buy this year. Okay, so number one is special occasion clothing. Like, seriously, go shopping into your closet. I'm sure you have a lot of things that you can match and mix. You don't know, you know, until you actually really truly clean your closet. But I don't know if you've done that yet, or you haven't done that yet, but still, there are certain things that you forget. There are certain combinations, certain skirt with a certain top that you don't know how they're gonna work. So I really do encourage you, if you get a chance, if you have some time at some point, do like a you know, dress up game and see what goes with what. So when there's a party going on or something that you need to get ready for, and you need to special kind of an outfit, you know in the back of your mind, oh, I remember I did that and that combination, I should really wear that. So you don't need to always buy new things. You don't always need to go like shopping right away, unless it's something like really big and it's a huge wedding and something, you know, that you really need to have like one of those long dresses, then yeah, you can definitely shop. But if it's a birthday party, if it's any kind of party that you're attending, I'm sure there's a lot of things in your closet, so go shopping into your closet. Another thing that I will not be buying this year is makeup and skincare. If you are like me, I am not a hoarder, but I like experimenting with different brands. So I have a couple of brands I use at the same time. I don't know how good or bad this is, or what's someone else's opinion about that, but I really truly like to experiment to see how my skin is going to react to different products. Same thing when it comes to makeup. I never stick to just one brand, but truly, I'm sure you have a lot of makeup, and try to use, and I did it for about 6 months last year. I was actually using all of the makeup and all of the skincare I had without buying anything else, unless it's something that I really ran out of. But other than that, I'm sure you have those under eye cream and you have your skincare routine creams and everything. So don't spend your money in vain. You know, you work hard for them, and the same thing applies to me. I decided that I'm not buying any makeup or any skincare this year. That's it, I'm done. I'm gonna use what I have. Number 3 is shoes. Well, I am very much of a shoe person and I love good, comfortable shoes, but since a couple of years, I came to the conclusion that you really don't need that many pair of shoes. You need a couple of basic shoes. Same thing applies to your clothes, but you need basic shoes. So you need like black, nude, a bright color, maybe like a earthy color. So learn to see what goes with your closet. Don't just buy randomly shoes thinking that, oh, I'll buy a skirt for that. No, buy shoes for the clothes that you have already. This way you're gonna minimize your spending 100%, because I'm sure there are shoes that already go with your closet, with your clothes, with your coats. So before you splurge into going and buying any kind of shoes, go over your closet and see what color, at least if you do spend the money, just make sure you buy it the correct color, not just because you like the shoe. Be a bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? counted. Like, be actually a bit more precise. Yes, be more precise when you purchase anything when it comes to your closet, because you want to make sure that you use those shoes, right? So this year, that's it. I'm done. I'm not buying any more shoes. Oh my God, another thing. I love buying subscription services, those apps, those being a content creator kind of I can say that I splurge a lot when it came to subscription services, and I feel like this year I need to take a break and use the services that I purchased. And another thing that I do to keep in, to remember actually which services I subscribe to, I have like a journal, like a little notebook where I write everything I subscribe to and everything that it's under question. So I write the name of the service and I put either a question mark or a smiley if I like it. If I don't, then I can use it for a couple more months maybe and just cancel it. But this way I keep track of it, and my Visa card doesn't just get charged randomly with the services that I don't know. But this year I'm stopping. I'm not subscribing to anything else. I have everything I need in my life in general. So yeah, this year no more subscription services. Junk food for the house. In general, I'm not a big junk food purchaser. I shouldn't even be mentioning that, but we do splurge here and there, and my teens love having some kind of chips in the house, and I do buy them chips here and there, and chocolate, and that's why I was kind of under the impression that this year, that's why I decided that this year we are actually going to cut that down as well. I would rather have more fruits and vegetables in my house than any other junk. I do believe it's all a power of habit, because if you are at home and you feel like you want to have a snack and you reach into your cabinet and you don't see a pack of chips, you're going to automatically go for anything else, which is an apple, which is a much better and healthier choice. So this year, pop is the same thing. I don't buy pop in general, very rarely, but my children would get Nestea here and there, and again, a very high intake of sugar. You don't need it. If you're thirsty, drink water. Let's put it that way. So no more pop and no more junk food in the house. If my teens are gonna watch this video, they're gonna really get upset with me. They generally don't, so I'm not worried. Okay, another thing that really struck me, and I started cutting off on it last year, it's plastic bottles. Oh my God. When I was taking out the garbage, and we were doing the garbage with my son, and I saw that we have like a full bin of crushed plastic bottles, I thought to myself, this is like so bad. I consider myself such a healthy person and want to make sure I have a healthy environment, and we as a family use so many plastic bottles. So this year, well, we started actually, I didn't wait for this year. We started last year. I bought filters for the house, and I bought a bunch of extra filters, and everyone has a cup in the room. I just bought cups for everyone with a straw, with a lid. So each of my children have a cup in their room. If they want water, they come downstairs and they get filtered water. They don't need to have bottles. And I bought them the travel bottles as well for everyone. So yeah, this is one of the biggest things that I'm very proud of, that we did cut off, and we're not buying any more plastic bottles in the house. Everyone has their reusable bottles and filters, and everything is fine. You can do it. So stop buying those plastic bottles. Another big thing that I stopped buying last year as well, and I intend to keep this habit onto this year, is gym clothes, mini tops, gym bras, socks, all of that extra that you think, oh, it doesn't cost that much. Oh, it doesn't take that much space. It clutters your space. Stop doing it. I'm sure you have enough to what to work out, and so the main idea is to work out, not to think about the clothes you're gonna wear while working out. So I'm sure you have enough, so just stop buying gym clothes. Another thing that I'm not gonna buy and I'm gonna learn, that's gonna teach me how to be patient, is movies online. I'm gonna wait until they come out and go and see them in theaters. I went and I saw recently Avatar, which was a fantastic experience. I'm sure it wouldn't have been the same if I went, if I purchased it online. I don't even think it's available online yet, but you know, have patience, make it as a habit, go to a theater and see it with your friends, but don't buy any more movies online. I'm not gonna do it. Another thing that I'm gonna stop buying this year is physical gifts for my friends. If you are like me, my friends are pretty self-sufficient people, and they really truly have already everything, and it's really hard to actually get something for a person who prefers to buy things for himself. Like me, for example, I like getting gifts But very rarely would someone get actually a gift that makes sense to me and that I'm going to keep. I usually exchange or return. Please don't get upset with me. I hope my friends are not going to take it personally. But I decided that this year I'm going to make maybe like a less of a physical gift, or more of a like an experience, like a movie theater tickets or a show tickets or a massage, something that they're gonna benefit from on a different from a different perspective, not from like, oh, gaining and having things, but from an actual experience. So this year, that's what I'm gonna do. No more physical gifts, just experiences. And in general, we are most likely heading into some form of recession. I'm sure being locked up and having 2 years of pandemic is gonna hit us one way or the other. It's just, I feel like it's like slowly boiling and then it's just gonna hit us. So try to do your best to make some kind of savings this year. Learn to appreciate the money that you work for, or your partner for that matter. And I'm not saying just cut off on everything and don't spend anything on yourself, but look a little bit more into the future, because we really don't know where we're going to get with all of these prices raising up. And if you are like me, if you are a parent, if you are a mother, and if you are a single parent, in that case, that you really truly need to kind of budget your lifestyle when it comes to you, when it comes to your children. Even if you do have the money to splurge, learn to kind of put it aside. It's such an amazing habit that I learned in the last couple of years, but since last year I actually started implementing it. I give myself 48 hours before any purchase over $100. So let me explain. Everything that I feel very inclined to buy, I really give myself these 2 days, because in 2 days, if I still want that item, that either means that I need to make sure that I have enough budget for it, so I need to kind of find a way to make sure that I can afford it, or in 2 days it's gonna tone down and I'm gonna forget about it, and I'm gonna go and see through my things and come to the conclusion that I am a blessed person, that I do have everything I need and more, and we should really appreciate what we have. And we're gonna pollute the planet much less if we're gonna like cut down 30, 40, 50% of all of our spendings. Thank you for following. Thank you for watching. I hope you're gonna learn to splurge less and to spend less and to be kind of very aware of where your budget is. I hope that this year you're gonna achieve your financial independence, or at least start your journey towards your financial independence. And by cutting back and by spending less, this is a pretty big step. If you want to watch one of my videos, I'm gonna link it. It's somewhere here on the screen. It's how to manage money when it comes to your teens and how to talk to your teens about money. I do encourage you to watch it. Other than that, I will see you next time.